before going to the CRT, or I don't want to call it CRT particularly. Don't see, these are the fancy names which will be coined by somebody for some sort of purposes. If somebody wants to sell you something, it has to be new, right? And under the sun there is nothing called new, particularly in the trading space. Somebody has already did some sort of thing, and then these things are happening. And if they have to sell something new, it should be rebranded only. Nothing going to be the new or something. See, in fact, I have learned the things from Romeo, and I give a credit to him, definitely. And people call him scammer or whatever, but see, I'm profitable because of him, so I respect him for that particular purpose, only for that things. Apart from that, his marketing tactics are not good, and which is toxic. But yeah, again, marketing is having no positive or negative. It's a marketing is marketing. That is what he is doing it. So he coined it again, the CRT and all this. So it's a particularly, the ranges only. Basically, it's all about ranges, nothing new. And CRT is talking about take one candle as range and another candle as, accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. These things is nothing new, right? There is nothing called new here. And what they do is, say for example, this is, 1 day candle or any time frame candle you can take. See, I'll go in deep, but just talking overall so you can get the context behind it. Okay. So if you take it any candle and just assume that this is accumulation. I'll tell you how to find it out and when to find it out with this accumulation or what is happening. Okay. But as of now, just limit, assume, just take it. Any sort of thing, you take it as accumulation. Somebody is asking something. One sec.
Ah, bro, no. You're good to go.
Yeah. So if we take it any candle, okay, maybe just based on assumption or anything, like you take it, I'll tell you what the rules and how to find it out the best one, or these things I will talk in later. Okay, later in the sense coming going forward. Okay, but as of now, take any candle as accumulation. Then what you will be seeing is next candle will be the manipulation. Okay, this is going to be the simple. The next candle is going to be the manipulation, and third candle you are going to anticipate that
And
this is.
yeah, without without clearance of checks, you get registration.
No, somebody is speaking, I'm not
But
getting.
Unmuted, guy. Unmuted. Sorry. Some
No, no,
guy
we'll
was
take the
speaking.
doubts, guys, later. Okay, we'll definitely,
Yeah.
I'll clear all the doubts. I have time, time in the sense of we'll first cover the things which I wanted to say, then we'll talk about these doubts and other things later on that. Okay. So anything you can assume it this way, that first candle will be the accumulation, second candle is going to be the manipulation, and third candle will be the distribution. And the AMD is nothing is new here. The pattern, it's a pattern, right? But say in trading, if you go with the pattern, it is going to hit you hard like anything. You will blow in n number of accounts that you are going to blow. There is no limit that you cannot save yourself. Patterns never ever works. See, I'm a strong believer of logic. If logic is built up in the retail concept also, it is going to give you the heavy results. Matlab, what aim that results, you can aim it. Any concept, you have to go with the logic, not in terms of going with the patterns never works out. It is going to fail. And this is what people nowadays on Twitter, I have stopped, literally I have stopped posting those things now, and people have started going into pattern and all those things I see every day and day to day basis. So this is just a depiction of the thing how it is, but it is not straightforward that any candle you'd start taking as accumulation, manipulation, and distributions. No, not like that. Okay, there should be some sort of planning and plotting behind that. Okay, that will look into the thing. So in this candle, either you can take a turtle soup entry. See, second candle is turtle soup. Okay, second candle going to be the turtle soup, so you can take the entry in second candle, or you can very much a safe entry you can take in a third candle as well. So these two ways I'll tell you how to plan the trades, particularly with these ideas. Okay, and again, those who trade the market makers series, terms are, the names are bit new. Okay, they call it IRL, ERL, those things they call it. I don't call it ERL. See, these all are fancy words. They have to give it, whether it's a Romeo, the market maker, the MMXM guy, or whoever is coming in the market, they have to give some sort of new thing. If they don't give the new names, it is not going to work out for them. Simple as that. See, ICT says is buy side, sell side. Now these people started calling, all the terms has been given by ICT only, but they have taken one thing and they have made it like that. Oh, fine, this is the holy grail, and they sold the holy grail in that way. So don't be, a strong supporter of anything or anything. Just try to understand the logic and start applying it from the day one. And that is what I'll say it today. Okay. I'm not going to talk about those things, but if you can master one concept, whether it's a market maker, whether it's a turtle soup, whether it's a CRT or any buy side sweep, sell side sweep, which ICT has talked in 2022 mentorship also, that is sufficient enough. If you can, take anything, all are you can say that all are literally same thing only, with the new names, with the new ideas, with the new persons, and they made millions by selling these things, fooling the, you know who, like us and others. But you have to decide it, like which is working and which is not, and based on the practices and all this. See, courses can give you only the 30 to 40% of the learnings. Rest 60% comes from your own experience, your, the mistakes which you do. You have to, deal. You have to, the best way to learn is doing mistakes and working out on those mistakes and making that correct. That only going to help you in this one. I have learned it, after very long, doing a lot of mistakes. But I was thinking that some guy from Twitter XYG will come and teach me, and he will make me profitable or something like that. No, it's not like that. It is you who has to be the profitable. See, me, Dinesh, or we three are friends. Me, Vikas, and Dinesh. We three trades differently. It is not limited that we all are trading the same thing. What I mean here is, take the information and define the things based on your thinking, logics, and other things. Information is same, but that can help you only 40 to maximum 50%. Balance 50% has to come from your side. Then only you are going to make out these things. Otherwise, not going to help you by any chance, by any mean. Your mistakes can only make you stronger and make you, more powerful in trading. If I have to give you an example, what people do is, see, sorry guys, again, if I'm giving the, random sort of lecture or something, because it's important. I know it's a boring, but when I was doing, I was also thinking this man is giving the lectures, and but now I feel that way, that it is fine to have. Say for example, I'll give you one quick example and then we'll proceed to the things. Say for example, you go to your cupboard, or daily, where you keep your clothes and other things, and just assume that today there was power cut or something, the room is not having lights. Okay, I give this example regularly, so that's why. So you thought of wearing blue t-shirt. Okay, and you went and you took one t-shirt from that, and you could not able to see, and when it came out, you saw that no, it's not a blue t-shirt, it's a red t-shirt. Does that mean that you will, get disappointed, or you will get irritated, or you will get angry and you will not wear, or you will go as it is? No, you will look up, and again you will try to take out that blue t-shirt, even if it is coming in second chance or not, but you will try to take out from, because you know that you have kept the red t-shirt, blue t-shirt, every t-shirt in that, and you not know that blue t-shirt is inside. So similarly, when you come to the trading, you know that your logic is working, but with one SL or two SL or three SL, you stop using the concept. You run for the next stoppage. Some sort of holy grail that will give you. You don't trust your system. You have to trust that. It is the key. You have to trust. See, results are everywhere. Even if you start trading the trend lines, you are going to get the results. But you should be consistent enough to take those all the mistakes and make it correct, and you have to trust the same system, because these things are going to give you results. You should not get disappointed by 1 2 SLs, or even say for example, say I'm a funded, I make withdrawals, but I get sometime it happens like that, I have a entire 1 week of losing, and literally the entire week I have traded 5 7 trade, sometime 8 9 also, and complete week was loss. Does that mean that I should stop trading and go start doing some other business or not? Because I know that I can do it, I have done it, and I know that this is going to give me. So 1 week is not here, or one trade is not here to decide the result what you are looking. You should have to give the time, And definitely whatever the mistakes you are making it, you have to correct it and again come back and start applying those things, and with that you can get the results. Okay, sorry, and again coming back to the topic about the CRT. CRT is if you take it as a what he calls is candle range theory, candle range turtle soup, candle range time. You take whatever you want to take the name, I'll take it as a ranges. Okay, ranges is CRT. Okay, and in these things there are very certain things, if you start applying it now you can get the result from day one before looking for the CRT or any sort of model, whether it's a market maker or it's a you know buy side sell side sweep, or take it any model. It requires some sort of directional bias. See, you should be good enough to make out which direction you are favoring. Bias itself is saying that you are not confident, you are not 100. See, in trading, there is nothing called 100%, but it's a probability of going upside or downside is more. That is what is called bias, right? So, you will be favoring one side of move based on your calculation or based on your logic. And if it is applying with your logic and along with your theory, then you can support those side, and based on that, after that that bias thing, you have to look for the these patterns or other things. Patterns work only applying after seeing the logics and bias, not because some bullish order block means every time it will be respected, or bearish order block means it will be disrespected. No, when market is bullish, every bearish order block or every bearish fair value gap will be engulfed with a huge move. So that you have to make out. Market is bullish or bearish means directional bias is very key element in any sort of model which you are doing it. And I'll give you very quick 4 points, very easy, no need of some sort of fancy terminology or any sort of things that you have to look into those things. Very simple, I'll tell you, and I'll show you on the charts also that how I find my bias. Very simple. I just look at it for two things, two for bullish, two for bearish, means total four. But if you look it from the one overall finding the bias, it's required only two things, which is rejection and close. Rejection and close. Making very clear that in your mind that you have to look for only these two things: rejection and close. Say for example, price has one candle. Okay, this was the candle. If if next candle if next candle closed above this high, okay, if price closed above this high, then it is going to continue higher. Close means continuing in the same direction. Say for example, if it is downside, then if price is closing below any lows, it is going to go lower. Clear? Next thing is again just drawing the candles. Okay, say for example, next candle open, we have something like this. Okay, rejection. Okay, when price rejects any high or low, it's a some sort of reversal. See, we'll see how far. See, I'm not telling it if it will reverse. If some candle is rejected, means it is going to take out the swing low. No, and you should not be worried about swing lows and swing highs. That if price is reversing from this point and this going to this point, no, it's a bias. And for bias, you need only one candle. Think it from the perspective of weekly. Say for example, you are looking for 1 week, and you know that this was one candle, it has rejected, so next candle is going to be in the same direction, whether it's a small or big, but it is for entire week. You got the bias for the whole week that there is going to be the downside. What else you need it? Don't think it from the perspective that, oh fine, if it is rejected means I have to look it too deep, or in the execution time frame. The execution time frame is different. Planning the trade is from different time frame. Like higher time frame is the key. You have to look the idea from the higher time frame and plan the trade into lower time frame. And one single weekly candle give you the full week of plan that how you can plan the trades. Similarly, if you're looking for a day trader, one single day candle, bias matlab what you are looking can give you the full trade idea for the whole day, that how you are going to plan it, and that things will look into those things. Okay, so what I see is continuation is close, rejection is reversal. We should not be debating how far it is going, whether it's going to deep inside, whether it's going to deep outside. No, I'm not going to dig into those things. See, mind your own business. That is what I say always. I need one candle. I got one candle. That's all. I should not be worried about where the hell market is going to go tomorrow or next week. I just worried about, say for example, next week is starting on Monday. I will be worried about next week only. I am a trader, not a investor that I have to look it for the next 10 years. That again, you can plan it with the technicals also, with some other logic. Like you have to look for some different time frame. As a day, I would not say myself as a swing trader or also a scalper. I am in between of that. I take the trade. Sometimes it runs for one day also. Sometimes it runs for 4 hours also. So I don't know what to call myself, but yeah. So I'll be most of the time I'll be worried about the weekly ranges only. Define yourself again. Defining is very important here again. That what you are looking. Say for example, you are concerned about today trading. Say for example, you woke up in the morning and you are worried about the today range, right? That what is going to be the range. So you will look for the daily as a bias, and you will be executing in session like London or into the New York, or even London closes and New York closes. These sessions you will be executing it. But if you are talking about weekly plan, then you can look for the weekly candles and then you can define it. Simple as that. Okay, this is one important thing. Second thing is, when price is respecting the bullish PDRS, market is bullish. When price is respecting the bearish PDRS, it is bearish market. These two things you start applying and you will get the very good bias. Okay, and one more key sauce I'll tell you here. Say for example, a reversal, many of you can find it out. When it is continuation, it is going to be a bit difficult. Okay, fine. When price is rejected, you will be looking, okay fine, price is going to go deeper, and you can look for the trades or some sort of thing into the lower time frame. But what about the prices closing all that? See, whenever prices closes above any highs, in that case, say for example, this has a wick, right? This candle will be also wick. So your immediate target will be this wick high. And if you find any ranges within this area, one second. Say for example, price opened. So your eyes is up to here, right? That you have to look for this highs only, because it has closed means continuation. How far? You don't know. You have to look for this highs only. That is sufficient enough. Trust me, this is very sufficient. I would say that it can make you profitable, and you can make your bread and butter setup from this itself. Any down movement, you have to find it from where you have to look for the pattern and other thing that we'll see again coming to. This is all about theory. We'll see all these things. Okay, here you have to look for you know uh buying opportunities where you can buy it, and you have to target the size. And this itself can give you some 10-hour trades, two trades easily you can find in this small area. Take any time frame. See, time frame pairing is again one important thing, and those who want, you can note it down. If you are looking for this bias thing, okay, if you are looking this bias thing into the weekly, you will be dealing into the 4 hours, and sometimes you will go 1 hour and 30 minutes also to identify better ranges. You have to make it clear you are looking for the bias into weekly. Your executions will be on 4 hour, 1 hour, and sometime up to 30 minutes. That I'll talk. 30 minutes is little advanced. Again, advanced. I'll not say anything is advanced. There is nothing called advanced. Basics only works. Okay. But yeah. So 30 minutes up to you can go it. When you are looking for this thing into daily, from daily you can execute it into 1 hour, 15 minutes, and sometime I don't recommend, but you can go up to 5 minutes. And if you are looking for these things into the 4 hours sort of, though your bias is forming based on 4 hours. Again, see, I don't recommend going too deep. Like, your executions will be 15 minutes and 1 minute, which I don't recommend going 1 minute charts. See, if you look at it, my chart, these things, I don't have 1 minute here kept, right? It does not mean that you have to go every 5 seconds and start looking for the charts. You see how fast 5 seconds moves. No, people trade it. That's why I'm saying, do you find any data here? Every 5 seconds, how fast market is moving. So
Go to NQ. It will be very clean.
and NQ also, you look at here.
NQ. Go to that direct NQ data, na?
Okay.
Futures.
See, is it data?
Anna, go to AM session,
No,
Anna.
no, what I'm trying to
Go
tell
to-
you, it's very fast. You
Yeah, right.
equally wrong.
Right.
See, price is fractal. It works every time frame. I believe that. I'm not saying that, but as a human, do you really think you can digest how fast price is moving? You are not algorithm that you can,
No, man.
no. I'll stick to this. No, not happening. Your psychology will refer there. The fast every 5 seconds new candle is printing. No, you cannot trade.
Right.
Similarly, in 1 minute also, it is very difficult to trade, na?
Yeah, just saying.
It's difficult in the sense I'm not talking about setups or anything. No, as a human, I'm telling it is very difficult. And again, the same thing what you are executing in 1 minute with the ease of your mind and all this, you can execute the same trade in 15 minutes and get the same result and same move.
Right.
So why unnecessarily labor hard yourself and go and look for 1 minute setups and other things? No,
That is clean rush, Anna.
that is what.
Clean
So
rush.
always I recommend going into this particular thing. Okay. So I hope all have cleared their bias, right? Simple. See, I don't complicate those things. I try to make it very simple, and I think here only I drawn that, right?
BTC chart. BTC chart.
See, no, not BTC. See, I am waiting here from this price point. I'm not going to trade it until price comes to those areas. That again we'll see it. Okay, we'll see everything. I'll try taking few examples. Sorry for my continuously ranting like anything. Nowadays I become very bad.
You got experience now, that is why.
No, it's not about that. Anyway, okay. So this is very simple.
You are getting old.
Hello.
Okay.
So we have to look for these things. Okay, and again, it is very raw. I told you we have to apply with the logics and other things which I'll show you in the charts. How to read it, the bias. Okay, bias reading. We'll talk here. And again, this is what is CRT. Okay, there is nothing called. Say, look at this. These 2-3 candles only we are making it. In fact, CRT talks about accumulation, manipulation, distribution. I'm today here going to talk about the continuation also. See, whatever you call it. I don't talk the fancy words. Okay, but see here again, there is a continuation. What you are going to do is right. What you are going to do with the continuation? In continuation, that I'll talk it one frame aligning with another frame for the CRT. Okay. Say for example, this is weekly. Okay, and weekly, you know that price is going to come here. Okay, so in what you will do is in daily you will look for some sort of CRT happening here in this area, this zone. In daily, see, it's a weekly that you know that price is going to come here. So in daily, you will look for some sort of CRT happening. It's a daily candle. Okay, I'll just change the color of it. So you will look for some sort of CRT or whatever you call it. You will look for those things happening in this area, and you will be aiming for this. But again, it's with the bias, not with the random logics. Okay. Again, applying one more extra filter on this is where you will expect this sort of things we'll see on the chart itself. Okay. Let us go to the weekly itself because I pray for higher time frame and we'll start reading the higher time frame where and what we'll be looking for those things. And again, see, I can tell you here how long you could have ridden and how far you can go that. Okay. See here, what do you see here? Pause for few seconds and read. Just read it based on the close and rejection. Nothing more is required. Just little bit of data, not much of data. See, always don't go into the chart and start looking like this and start reading the trends. It's complicated. What I mean is, see, everything works. I'm not here telling that somebody is doing with this idea means it's wrong. No, it is fine. Every idea is fine here. This is very dynamic world, and everybody comes with their unique way. And as I told you, see, 40-50% only you can learn from me, Dinesh, or Simple Bro, or anyone. I'm sorry, bro, I don't know your name, so that's why I'm calling it. Okay, so anyone you can take it, but you have to make it your own way. Until unless you make it your own flavor, it is not going to work out for you. Trust me. And as soon as you accept this fact, it is going to be good for you. That you have to make your own flavor. See, concept is same, but flavoring in the sense, the looking. I'll tell you so many things, but you have to pick few from them, and you have to stick with those. Only you have to take few. Okay, this is Discord. I think what blinking. Okay. So you have to apply those things, and just now I think I would have got it. So Anna, let's see some Discord charts also. If you guys can, uh, post it. Here is only message section, right? Yeah.
Which one you want, na?
No. I just ask people to see the chart and how it is to see them what they are telling it. What do you get it from that?
I don't think so. Nobody is going to do that. Huh?
Anyway, fine. Okay, fine. We'll continue to the session. Okay.
Yeah,
See,
yeah, I will
basically, what do
continue.
I see here is not much of the data I look. I look based on the closes, and based on closing, I'll be interested to see further what happens. Okay, I'll rate this much of price, and you see how easily I'm doing it, and the same thing you can apply it. And again, if you find it, you start applying those things. So what do I see here is there was a, starting from this point, there was some sort of fair value gap up here, right? You will see here. So price came rebalance. See, again, you will ask me why you have taken this one. So you have to start from few candles backside only, and there will be no meaning for that candle. Then you start applying the meanings on those candles. Okay. So what do we see here is price came to some fair value gap and it rejected and closed aggressively below this candle. Okay, this candle, right? Price closed here. So technically I'll be bearish, right? As I told you, I'll be bearish. How far I'll be bearish? Till this lows, right? I said the candle which we are looking, till that you will be bearish. So first bias will be, if you're trading in this particular candle, any retracement backside above before this poke, you would have been targeted this till this lows. Once your target is done, you are not going to do anything. If it is not happening in one pair, say don't marry pair, marry your model. You have to define the model, you have to stick with the model, but pair you can change it wherever that concept applies. You apply your setups and start working on those things. In this, what do we see? That price closed. So how far you are going to see is, you are going to look for this lows. So till that price comes to this lows, you are bearish. Once price is taken out this lows, you will be sit ideal to see what happens next, whether it is closing or it is rejecting. See, it, in my experience, maximum time, I'll say 95% plus, it will reach to the lows or highs. If it is closed, if it has closed below this candle, it is going to reach to this lows or highs for sure 95% of the time. And that 5% time when it is not reaching, there will be SMT. You have to look for the correlated pair, that if one correlated pair has taken out those lows and another has not taken, in that case you assume that this has been taken out. So that is only 5% case when it is not taking out this lows and highs. If it has not taken this highs and lows in any of the pair, it is going to take out the lows and highs. I have seen it. Okay. So what do I see here? Price closed. I started targeting for these lows. Any return back before this lows, I was looking for downside, some sort of selling opportunity. Any selling opportunity in between, I got it, I sold it, and targeting this lows. If you want it, you can go to the 4 hours and you can see that. In this case, there was no much of the opportunity. See, price came, return back, and then it has targeted. See, it has Friday was the low, right? You see here. And again, don't tell me that not telling us, simply talking something. See, Friday was here. There was some sort of range creation here. Next week opened. So you will be bearish. And again, I'll talk about this all. I'll give you multiple examples. Don't get rushed at talking one particular example. Any return back was your selling opportunity targeting this lows. Once it is done, see, again, there can be a question that within this tailing range, why did you selected that FIG only? That I'll talk it. Okay, just stay for some time. I'll talk about those, how to identify these things. Okay, but in this case, you will be looking for these lows. That is what will be your job, and this is what you will be trading it. Once this low is taken out, you have to wait for further price, and then you can take a next call. Okay, now here is the catch thing, or whatever you call it, with the CRTs. These things accumulation, and this manipulation will happen at a certain key level. Okay, when you are bearish, in this case you are bearish, right? Your bias is telling that price close, so you will be looking for these lows. Any return back, you will be looking for the sell opportunity, targeting the lows. This is what you will be doing it, right? Any return back, you will looking for the sell opportunity, targeting the lows. This is what you have to do. uh, if you are turtle soup trader or CRT trader, whatever you call it. Okay, so in this case, there will be, you will assume that this is the accumulation. Okay, the next candle is going to be the manipulation. Okay, the next candle is going to be the manipulation, and the next to next candle will be the distributions. And this manipulation should occur at a key level. Point number one. Point number two is, it should align with your directional bias. If it is happening, then assume that this was the total soap. You will be taking the entry here. Or if you are a confirmation trader, wait for this candle to be printed. Third candle, any return back into this area, any some order block in a lower time frame or something, then you will start looking for these lows. This is what you have to do it, and you look it here. See, it's not very clear example. Well, I'll give you a few clear examples as well. But you see here, there was a fair value gap. Price stayed, 1 2 candles was within that. And see, again, where it is taking time is again one more key factor when you are trading turtle soup. Without importance of the time, you are not going to trade the turtle soup CRT. That is what he says, that sometime he'll say that candle range time, sometime candle range turtle soup, can sometime he says candle range theory. I don't know what to call it, but you, whatever you call it, but it is important to have the time frame in your mind. There was a range, right? Just below the fair value gap, price is taking out the range, right? Price is taking out the range at a specific time, which is one. You see, it's a 1 to 5 candle, which is London. So you can assume that this is the turtle soup taking out the old high into the key level at the right time. So you will be taking the entry here, or you can wait for price to close below this low and any return back. See, in this case, there is two. Either you can take out when price is taking out this highs, you will go to the 15 minutes. See, again, 4 hour to the 15 minutes, or even 30 minutes is fine. Let me put this replay bar. We are here, right? In 15 minutes, we have a clear high here, right? You see here, there is a clear high over here. Along with that, see, that is why I don't prefer CRT. Straight away, I look for the ranges. This is the range high, this is the range low. So price is within that range. At the specific time, price is taking out this size. So point number one will be, you can take this straight away entry, or you can wait for some sort of confirmation which will confirm the movement, and then you can take it. In this case, if for example price dig into that, then there was a structure shift. You see here, price shifted the structure here. even you can take this one, but there was not sort of that. Once price has taken out the lows with the close, any return back into the order block, and thick candles are good order blocks. I have seen it. But again, when which time order block is forming is also a key element that you have to apply it. In that case, either you can be, first of all, you can be selling here, and again, you will ask me where do I put the stop loss if I'm selling here, right? Because it's a general question people ask. Even Gene asked. Sorry, I'm not poking Gene, but yeah, I trade it. So in this case, you look the left data, okay, and in left data, you will find the point where, let's say for example, you see this move. If you notice this move before this range, it has created some sort of fear. So you can put the stop loss above this or any period which is clean. I'll show you. This example is not particularly clean, but having come in the chat, that is why explaining here, okay. So you can put the stop loss here, or there is one more way which you can look into that I'll show you in coming examples. Maybe some other examples will take it. So that was the total soup entry. This is second entry is confirmation entry. Confirmation entry stops will go above these highs, targeting the lows. 4 hour trades. Simple, right? So once your objective is reached, see again I planned it with bias aligning with the accumulation, manipulation, and distribution at a specific time. Then only it was a high probability setup for me, and then only I got the if you start executing the high probabilities, then things, no, then you will be very confident enough to take the trades. Okay, so let us come back to the. Hope this example was clear, right, Dinesh? Any doubts from as the audience? You can ask me.
We'll have your session completely done and then we'll go for doubts, I guess.
Fine. Okay, now, as you said.
Yeah.
So now what happens? See, start reading one candle, one by one to the things. Okay, and start zooming and start looking from this perspective. Now you saw that the prices rejected this low, right? This week was done. Hopefully, you would have waited or you would not have got second trades. Fine, you got look for some other place. No, it's not mandatory that you will look all the trades in EU only, right? Or it is not also true that uh, you know what to say that with the one trade you can't be profitable. I have withdrawn tens of $1,000 with 17, 18 trades. So and risking 500 per dollar only. Not don't think it that I would have risked some $2,000 per trade. Not like that. Risking $500 only maximum. So that you can do it. So now here again, this candle, you took one trade only. You got only one trade within this candle, and you are done. You could have looked for some other pair, waited. What happens after this taking out this loss? Whether price is, if price has to continue lower, it will close below. If it is not closed, means it is about to do some sort of pinky ponky here and there. One more key source I'll tell you here. Say for example, this was the upside candle, but what happens? Price opens and closes like this, just like this. Instead of that, that candle, it would have been like that. So I'll leave that candle as dozy. People say that undecisive candle, right? For me, dozy is like this. When price just closed near to the lows or highs, that I'm not able to make out whether it was rejection or close. So that way, I'll leave that candle. I'll wait for one more candle. So that, one second, guys, one sec. So that way, I'll decide it. I'll wait for further data. But if it is a clear rejection like this, or even color does not impact this, if it is bullish, then it is more aggressive. That is what I can say. But if the rejection should be sufficient enough. Say for example here, you see, even though price opened, took out, closed below this open price, but again it's a good range and it has rejected very well. So you can trust this one. But let me show you that also, where we can see one example. See, poke was very high, so we can consider this also. Where do I take it? If I while discussion, if I show it, I'll show you that. Okay, but not all these points, because these things are with my own experience. I'm telling you. Okay, so now what do I see here is prices rejected the lows. When prices rejected the lows, I'll be looking for some sort of retracements, and I'll change my bias to look for the highs. Now question comes, where do I look for the highs? First, my eye goes to this area. This size. Make it very simple. See, I'm not trying to complicate, guys. Okay. See, now I see that price rejected the lows. So soon where you will look it. Once price opens here, my target is this. So any sort of opportunity I got below this, I'll be interested to buy that and targeting this highs. Acha, take fine. I got that. You told me that this has, you know, taken out these lows. So I'll be targeting this highs. Why not this highs, right? It can be a very natural question. You are talking CRT. You are telling that accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. I see clearly that there was a candle price rejected it. So why not directly to this size? So the third question I'll answer here is, you are forming a bias. The CRT thing you will be looking into. See, if it is a weekly, you have to look for the CRT daily or 4 hour, not into the weekly. If you're looking for the weekly CRT, then you have to look it from the other time frame perspective, because direction is important. You will see a lot of CRT which is failing. You will see a lot of CRT which will fail, because that you are looking it from the perspective of pattern. See, stop judging the things with the patterns, or you don't think that this big move only you need it. Within that, you can get one trade in this area only. That will be also 4 or 5 hour. See, if you look it from the CRT, very straight away. Very straight away, if you're trading CRT with a no pattern, no logic, nothing. Just projection and taking the trades. How long you are going to get the trade? Say for example, price closed. With the next candle open, you took the trades. Just let us assume. How much are you are going to get it? Say for example, you put your stop loss here. You are going to get hardly 4 hour. Not more than that. You have to wait another so many weeks. So it's not about looking the CRT everywhere and start targeting that way. No, you have to you have to think it from a perspective where you are looking for CRT or ranges. You will be identifying the ranges, the targets, and everything in a lower time frame, in a trading time frame where you will be executing the trades, or intermediate time frame. Intermediate in the sense like it's a weekly, executions will be in 4 hour or 1 hour, and intermediate time is somewhere daily. So in those time frame, you will be looking for the CRTs, not in the weekly. Again, you can look for weekly, but your higher time frame will be then 6 months or yearly. Then you can look for the weekly CRT. That's fine. You can do that. So always these are the common questions, the common mistakes I find on Twitter. People who are complaining that CRT fails, or CRT is not working, or range is not works, or this buy stops and sell stops is a pattern or logic. See, straight away. Okay, so now next candle you will be looking for this size, and within that highs you can get many trades, not one. Again, I'm talking bias, so we'll talk bias now. Let's see, next candle opened, gone deep, right? You saw open, gone deep, then targeted this size. So think of this. Let just for the seeing visual perspective. I think this was the close, right? This was the close. So you see, price after closing came all the way to the down, then again gone up. Price came all the way to down, then gone up. Also, the tree, this turtle soup and other thing we'll talk. But just telling you, see, price came deep, right? After making this hike, came deep. Think of this perspective, not about 4 hour. Even if you take a daily in this, before reaching to this size, price has stayed within that 1 to 3 days. You know that you are bullish. Any opportunity you would have been getting lower prices, you could have bought that lows and look for the highs. Think from this perspective. You got clear bias for 3 days with one single high. One weekly single high gave you the 3 days of bias. And do you need it to trade every day? No, unnecessarily no. And even if you want it, you can. By looking at the lower time frame, price again closed here, means you will expect continuation. How far? Till this size. Then you saw some sort of rejection. Again, very good example here I saw here. See here. You saw that price rejected here, right? Price rejected here, but price came to this lows. Tell me answer. Price came to this low? No, because weekly was influencing that. Weekly is telling some other story. If I have to go with the pattern, I'll get stopped out here. You got my point. Don't try to go with the pattern, because see, you can take any time frame. It can be any time frame. You start dealing with the daily, 4 hour and 1 hour. Fine, you go with that plan. But here I'm talking. If I'm seeing my plan is from weekly, daily, 4 hour and 1 hour, then I know that weekly is telling me something else. Then why will I get trapped in this kind of thing? I see that. See, I see that price is closed above. Closing is telling me continuation. Weekly is telling me continuation. Why should I trust this as a CRT or any sort of thing? Two things me telling me that it's a bullish. One thing is telling it's bearish. Probability of bullishness is more than bearishness, right? Instead, I can look for the ranges, and I see there is a PDRS. Any sort of poke below this lows, you can buy that and start targeting the highs, right? How I'm building the logic. You should align with the logic thing. Stop looking for the pattern alone. Okay. Again, let us come back to the weekly. Okay, let me delete all this. Now what do you see here? See, with a small area, you can say that it has rejected after reaching this PDRA. So you will be bearish. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. What I told you is, first of all, if this kind of candle, then I'll not trust. And you see, if you zoom in, it has closed. Not it has closed, not rejected. See with the openness here, it has closed, not rejected. So again, I'll be bullish. How far? See, I now there is one more factor kicking in here. Here there was no factor, but here is one more factor is coming, that we are approaching a order block. And order block open prices are very sensitive. If it is a bearish, or again if it is bullish, then it will be again open price only. So order block open price is sensitive. So keeping in mind that we are approaching one order block, price has closed, so you should be keeping in mind, and you will be looking that, okay, fine, price once price comes to this area, you will be careful enough. That's all. You do not need to worry about what PDR is hitting. I told you, I'll look for very simple thing: close and rejection. I trade these two things only for my buyers. And what do I see here is price close, so I'll be looking for the size. Again, you see in the next one candle, price, see, how did you see? Price opened, came down, right? You saw that, right? You see there. Again, I'll show you. So for example, next candle opened, came down, closed there. See, again you saw here. Price opened. First it was black, and then it become the upside. So you know that any down candle within that area can be your buying opportunity into lower time frame. In lower time frame, you can look for the CRT, you can look for the ranges, and all that things you can try and start targeting the size, right? What do you see here again? Price closed. See, now there is two thing. Okay, there is two thing which will be key. First thing is close. You are a strong believer that close means going to continue. Second thing is, you see here price raised to this order block, reached to the order block, and rejected, right? Technically, it is rejected from the order block, but closed from the previous candle. So what should I do now? Which one should I trust? Whether I should trust the order block, or uh, you know this close. So sometimes either two things you can say it. I do it the second one, but I know the process. How you can tackle this also. Okay, but unnecessarily I don't want to put my head into those things. So that's why. See, I am a strong believer of simple things. I should not complicate the trading. It should be very simple. If it is complication is coming, then it's beyond my mind. I don't want to put my head into those things. Very simple things should be there. So for me, there is two factors. I will stay away from this environment. Simple as that. I'll wait. what next candle is doing. If next candle is enough to trust, I would take it. If not enough, then I'll wait. Simple as that. Okay. So if you want to trade, what do you do is you can look for the correlated asset in this case and what that correlated asset suggests. Say for example, here what do you see is which week it was? Here, right? It was here. 6th May, right? 6th May. Again, see here. Beautifully, both the pairs was aligning. See here, again, here also it closed above, but within this order block it rejected. There is no clear sign. See, say for example, here it would have a big thick candle and it would have closed in this order block. So that says me there is some sort of diversion or something is happening. So you may bullish here, but in this both the cases, both the pairs is having same kind of relation. I would avoid straight away. I'll avoid this trading the next candle. This candle, I don't know what is going to happen because it has rejected the order block. Close this. No, simple, na. If I'm going to trade it, it means I'm contradicting my own thing. When you are contradicting your own concept, again, it's a deadly combination that you are going to go down. So I'll wait. This candle, I didn't trade it. Next candle, what happens? Aggressively closes above this area. Right? Right? It closes above this area and invalidated the order block also, right? It has closed or poked above the order block highs. That itself saying that this is as of now meaningless. I'll look for something else which is there. But I see here is prices rejected the highs, and again, if price is taking out old highs and lows, specifically 20, 40, and 60, you expect naturally some sort of rejection. It's a common. And you see here 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks and 5 weeks, 5 into 8, somewhere around 45 days, something like that, right? I'm talking days, not number of candles. Okay, so 40 days. So this was the old high, which is 40 days, IPDA ranges. You'll expect some sort of reversal here. But having closed with the aggression, I would expect the price will at least, even if price has to reverse, even price, as of now, I don't know whether it will continue higher or not. But even if price has to, you know, uh, go lower, then I'll expect the price will come back and take out the size and I can trade it. Now I'll come to the things. Last 2 weeks we'll see the data and how it is rejecting it and see these things. Now what do you see is price is going high, high, high. When price is reaching old highs like this 20, 40 days, you can expect some sort of retracement downside. How far? That we'll see it. But we'll see how far it can go. So either you can plan some sort of short trade in that, looking for the CRT things happening here. And you see here how beautifully, I'll talk about this whole price action. I was expecting prices taking out this highs. It may reject, and if it is happening, I'll look for the trades. Right? In daily, beautifully price took out this highs, rejected. So in this case, I'll, this is the CRT, right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? So I can look for these lows. Now you can ask me why you are targeting these lows. My bias is different. In bias, I'm not taking the CRT. But in lower time frame where I am identifying the CRT, I can look for those things, right? So either you can be a turtle soup seller in this area or some sort of daily to the 1 hour. And in 1 hour, once you get this area, and I sorted that, that is why I'm able to tell you. And in fact, you can go my Twitter. What is that, right? My Twitter. We'll come to that once it loads. Now here, one more thing I'll tell you guys. Okay, I have developed it my own way. When price is continuing higher, okay, like this, continuous, like you can see the aggression, one move, fat, one candle, second candle, all bullish, thick, heavy volume candles. Then, if it is two or if it is five, I don't care. I'll take all those candle as a one candle. That is the next level of CRT. He will not tell you these things. I mean, Romeo, you can take these two as a single candle assuming, see, forget about this as two candle, but assume that this is single candle. And think of the perspective of how big you can trade. And that is how I am able to capture 10 hours. If I take, include partials, then easily I get 6 to 7 hours because of these things. Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Right? What do you see here is CRT, price rejected it. See how I planning. Look this planning way only. The way I plan it and you think it. He will not explain this way what I'm doing it. So you see price. See, as of now you are not knowing, right? You are not sure enough. What if price is bullish, then price generally closes aggressively on the highs, right? I told you that if price is bullish or bearish, it will close aggressively. What happens next candle is aggressive and closes. Fine, not needed to trade. Wait for the confirmation once you got this one, right? Weekly to the daily to the 1 hour. Come to that point and then execute it. In one day, you saw that you are looking. See, in this case, intermediate time frame you are looking for CRT, right? So you should be fine enough to target this loss. That's fine. You can plan it. 1 hour, if you got any ranges like that, you can see here. 1 2 3 4 candles. I'll take this as a CRT candle. That one candle. Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. And again, price is accumulating the things into the premium. That is another range theory which we'll talk someday because the Dinesh has told for the CRT. This was your total. So into the key level, right? Into the key level at a specific time. Again, you see 2 a.m. See, I'm always talking about time, right? 2 a.m. You could directly sell here or any opportunity if you get back, you can target. See, this two up close down, up close candle or single order block in other time frames. See, and why I take it that way is you look it. If from 1 hour I come to the 2 hours, you see this is a single candle. That is the main reason. There is no rocket science which I have invented. Under the sun, nothing is new. That is why I take it, because sometimes you don't have flexibility of going to multiple time frames because of the trading view premium and all that. So that is why I developed it, because on those days I was not having trading view premium and all that, right? Now I can go with any time frame, but on those time I was not having. So with the experience I came to know, fine, all this continuation is single candle in another time frame. And you see, all right, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. You see lower time frame having multiple candles, but you assumed that this is a one candle, range, manipulation, confirmation, targeting the lows, right? Clear? Here you look for the lows. Done. Completed. Oh yeah. What else you need it, right? Now you took the trade here, right? You took the trade out here, and you were waiting ideally, and you was just wanted to see what happens next, right? Based on your thing, either you can book the TP out here, but having told that intermediate plan is telling something else, which is this loss. So you can wait for till that loss. Fine. So if you see into 1 hour, it is fine to wait till this point. Right? This was the range low. So in weekly, I showed you were putting your head for 4 5 weeks, getting 4 hour. And you see here, even if you're going with a, forget about this turtle soup. If you talk this turtle soup, it wouldn't be more. But assuming that you took the entry from this order block, stop loss above the order block, and targeting the lows. I have taken this wrong tool. One sec. Sort right. Stop loss goes above 5 hour in couple of days. Right. Same thing, you saw that you're trading into the weekly. You don't have clear idea also what happening. See, here you're adding multiple layers, right? Looking bias, finding the ranges, executing. There is three things you are doing it. So it's a more filtered. Whereas that was very raw. You don't have more confidence and getting the same returns in less time. So that is how you should plan it, right? And I'll show you here one more thing here. You see here, I posted here buy the lows. You can ask me what made you to buy the lows, right? You can ask me very naturally what made you to buy the lows and from where you were expecting. You see there, everything has meaning. There was a fair value gap. I was looking. You can ask me why not this fair value gap. See, it's already rebalanced. There is nothing price to come there. This was the area which I was looking to buy, targeting the highs. I'll show you the exact plan why I was talking that. See here. I saw that. I, s- I saw that price closed above and then price has clearly made some sort of ranges, because this, see, the bigger the ranges, it is going to be bigger the chances of getting played out. So here I saw the entire 1 week was stuck and there is a key level. So if price is bearish also, right, if price is bearish also, price at least to come to this area, forget about that highs, at least it will come to this highs. That was for damn surety I was looking for this ki price to yahan tak aana hi chahiye. There is no if and but that it will not come there. See, if it is not coming, you will get the stop out. See, you have stop loss to protect your capital, and you're not going to win the 100%. See, for me also it's hardly 60 to 65% win ratio. But you see the number of R I am getting it, right? My average risk to reward is 5 to 7 R. Even if I get 50% win ratio, then I can make the money. That is what you can see, that I trade less, make more money. Compared to others who makes more trades but makes less money. And it's a very free, matlab, I do, see, that is one, I have a full-time job. I trade doing after a job, and I cannot be, sitting in front of my system all the times. And in office, I cannot open the charts and keep showing everybody that I'm doing trading and all that. Come and my bosses will hit my ass. For what I'm paying you then? So it is again, this is bad mentality that more trading is more money. No, less is more. You have to, as soon as you digest it, you will start making more monies. And again, those who are good, again, I am not telling anyone that this is the only right way. No, no. I'm sorry if somebody thinks otherwise. It's fine to think it. See, it's a good enough. It works. Everything works. I'm not a believer that, or telling that this only works. Unlike others, I am a strong believer that everything works if it is your own system. Fine to have. Now come back here in 4 hours. This was, I guess, 4 hour only. Yeah, right, 4 hour. I'll show you one range and you look the fair value gap which was aligning with this thing, right? You see here. See, fair value gap aligning, and look at the lows. Before that, this was another low. You see here. What do you see here? It's a clear, right? CRT candle as the range. Romeo is not talking this much also. Very advanced. You assumed this as a one candle. Why? I told you. This is very advanced. Think it from this perspective. All this sudden up move, prices will CRT, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and this was not. See, again, you can ask me why the price came back again here. Because the weekly purpose was not solved, my buddy. Weekly purpose was not solved. The weekly range was there, and price has induced somewhere. So it take out this lows again. I don't know how you will be able to make out or not, but for me, this was the range low. This was the range high. I took it as a CRT, matlab candle, one candle, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So, and happening at a key level. Simple, right? Very simple. I have taken this example because I have posted and then it happened. So that is why I posted here. But I talked it. It's not some hindsight examples. I can give multiple examples. Maybe I can talk about BTCS again. I don't know whether it will play out or not. I'm not recommending you to buy or sell here. See here. I do everywhere the same thing. Yeah, this chart I haven't made you, right? It came in mind during that time. You see here. What do you see here? Fair value gap. Price closed, right? Price is bullish. Price closed. How far? See, I'm not targeting this size, right? You see here, my markings are very particular, right? I'm not targeting this size. I know the price is going to go to this size because price has rejected this lows from fair value gap and the target is all the way high. But that is different plan. As of now, I'm more concerned about this size. I don't want this size. And in that highs, if you go to weekly to 4 hour, I see that clear range. All this up close candle, you see. This is your one candle, accumulation, anytime manipulation, and distribution towards this highs. Right. So now I have already spoken for more than 1 hour. My throats are gone now. I'm chanting like anything. I don't know what happened to me. So now questions are welcome so that we can take it further. Anna?
Anna, just now I came.
Hi Babu. Hi
Yeah,
Babu.
like I got a phone call.
Uh-huh.
Bro, this motherfucker will flex his PNL, bro.
Oh,
This BC.
hi Trade Opinion. Hi sir, how are you? Bro, when signal? Anytime, bro. You DM me, I'll be happy to give you many signals. But that signals my wife asking for money. Oh, you got married. I was not knowing. Guys, anyway, I think you have muted all of them. They cannot open the mics.
I'll show you. Bro, mic mute எடுத்து விடுங்க bro. Bro, mic mute மட்டும் எடுத்து விடுங்க. ஸோ சர்வர் மியூட் வந்து எல்லாரும் எடுத்து விடுறேன். யாராச்சும் வந்துட்டு கேள்வி கேட்கணும்னா வந்துட்டு கேட்டுக்கோங்க.
எடுத்துறேன் எல்லாரும் மைக் ஆன் பண்ணி பேசலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க யாராவது.
ஏன்னா இவ்வளோ மியூட்ல இருக்கு இன்னமும்.
நான்
நான்
எடுத்து விட்டு தான்
எடுத்துட்டேன், remove
இருக்கேன்
பண்ணிட்டேன்.
கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா. நானும் ஒன்றா எடுத்து விட்டுட்டு தான் இருக்கேன். சர்வர் மியூட் போட்டவங்களாம் எல்லாருமே எடுத்து விட்டுட்டேன்.
நாட் கெட்டிங் மைக்கா இன்னும் இதாகலையா மேடம்?
மைக் ஓப்பன் பண்ண முடியலையாண்ணா?
देखिए देखिए ये क्या कर रहा है bro.
மைக் ஓப்பன் பண்ண முடியல. மைக்
Bro.
ஓப்பன் பண்ண முடியல.
Okay, wait.
Dinesh,
Yeah, bro.
your good friend is making some sugar daddy and sugar mommy here.
Yeah, bro. This motherfucker is literally a pedophile, bro.
Sorry, Amik, I'm not part of it, okay? He is scolding you, I'm not.
You are also like, why are you getting out, bro? You are hearing for him, this motherfucker.
No. I don't want messes, bro. He's having good followers on Twitter. He can sue me there.
Not getting mic and motive. I'm here, but your mic is.
Bro, that's Mick, bro. Bro acting like 50. Yeah. He is, bro. He's 50.
No.
54.
I'm not uncle, but
He's 54.
I'm afraid of you. You are.
He might also put you into.
Try now, guys. Try now.
Guys, இப்ப பாருங்க யாராச்சும்.
என்னால எனக்கு தெரியல.
இருங்க நானே பண்றேன். பெர்மிஷன்ஸ்ல போய் எடுத்து விடணும்.
Crypto traders acts like this. Bro,
ஆன் பண்ணிட்டேன். ஆன் பண்ணிட்டேன். அதில் நான்ல தான் வச்சிருக்காப்ல.
ஓகே அது என்ன இதுனா ஒன்ஸ் கட் பண்ணிட்டு வெளியில வந்துட்டு மறுபடியும் உள்ள வந்ததும் கரெக்டா வந்து மைக் வந்து லாகின்.
ஓகே, யாருக்கு நீங்க டவுட்ஸ் வந்துட்டு கேட்கணும்னா கேட்கலாம். இங்கிலீஷ்ல கேட்கணும்னா கேளுங்க, தமிழ்ல கேட்கணும்னா கேளுங்க, அப்படியே டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். யாருக்கு என்ன டவுட்ஸ்னாலும் கேளுங்க.
ஓகே,
மைக் ஒர்க் ஆகாதவங்க வந்து வெளில போயிட்டு வாங்க. ஏன்னா அப்போ வருதான். ஏன்னா நான் இது பண்ணியாச்சு.
ஒன்ஸ் நீங்க வெளியில போயிட்டு உள்ள வாங்க ஒர்க் ஆகும். கேக்குதா ப்ரோ?
கேக்குது.
ஓகே ப்ரோ, நான் இப்போ ஸ்ட்ரீமிங்ஸ்ல பார்த்தேன். ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு ஓவரால் சம்மரைஸ் கொடுக்க முடியுமா ப்ரோ? ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு 5 மினிட்ஸ் ஓவரால் சம்மரைஸ்.
Bro,
ஒரு
like
5 மினிட்ஸ்.
Suman bro, like can you give a little summary of whatever you talk, like a little summary, a brief summary,
I don't have
some
about
2 to
that.
3.
ஒரு 5 மினிட்ஸ் ஓவரால் சம்மரைஸ்.
Yeah, okay, we'll take the doubts and at last we'll do that.
Yeah, okay.
ஃபைன்.
ஐசி ஒரு ஆள் தான் வரமாட்டாரு, அதனால வந்துட்டு இப்போ யூஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க.
ஆலன் கேளுங்க ப்ரோ.
ப்ரோ எனக்கு என்னன்னா வேற ப்ரோ இப்போ தமிழ்ல வேற யாருக்கா சிஆர்டி தெரியுமா ப்ரோ? இங்க அவரை கொடுத்த லேர்ன் பண்ணல ஓரளவு.
ப்ரோ நான் தமிழ் தெரியுமா ப்ரோ?
அவ்வளோ பிகினிங் தான் இதுல.
அதான் ப்ரோ, இந்த சிஆர்டி வந்து இப்போ தமிழ்லன்னா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் இதா இருக்கும். அதனால தான் யாருக்கா தெரிஞ்சதுன்னா அப்புறமா கூட அந்த குரூப்ல கேட்கலாம் அப்படின்னு பாக்குறேன் ப்ரோ. நான் ட்விட்டர் வழியா தான் வந்தேன்.
இங்க எல்லாத்துக்கும் தெரியும்.
ஓகே ஓகே. இல்ல சிஆர்டி
சிஆர்டி தான் இங்க டீம்ல எல்லாத்துக்குமே தெரியும்.
எங்களுக்கு தெரியும், ஆனா நாங்க அதை அதிகமா இது பண்ண மாட்டோம், எடுத்து ட்ரேட் பண்ண மாட்டோம். அவர் வந்து டேர்ட்டில்ஸ் மட்டும் ட்ரேட் பண்றாரு, அதனால அவரை கிளாஸ் எடுக்க சொன்னாரு.
ஆமா, அவர் டேர்ட்டில்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் ட்ரேட் பண்ணுவாரு, அதனால அவர் எடுக்க சொன்னோம். எல்லாத்துக்கும் இங்க தெரியும், பட் ஆனா வேக்டோல் இருந்தா எடுக்கலாம், இல்லைன்னா நான் வேணா எடுக்க பாக்குறேன். ஆனா உடனே இல்ல, நான் பெருசா யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டேன்.
அது லேட் ஆகும் மேபி எடுக்கிறாப்ல இருந்தாலும். வேக்டோல் எடுப்பாரு.
வேக்டோலுமே வந்து வேக்டோல் சொன்னாலே
I
உண்டு.
think everyone has that shiny object syndrome. They're thinking that CRT is because it's new, they're thinking that it's the enigma and everything. Please don't think like that.
No.
எல்லாருமே வந்து
Who's
the
telling that CRT is new? Bro, I'm trading this from Dinesh, I think in our server only we did some one one class.
Yeah,
we did. Like here only we did 2 classes, and also the older I even forgot the server's name, bro.
That Dr. Matrix Manson.
Yeah, bro, that one is there. We did two live streams back then. It was around like 2 to 3 months back, I guess.
No, I'm talking about the very first one, Anna. I talked this thing. See, I'm not taking the credit. It's not my concept. I'm not telling that. But
yeah, we did. Wait. Let me see the time. So it was 3 months ago. It was 3 months. No, it was 3 months ago. Yeah, around 4 months ago.
5379 bro is asking that opinion. Bro, see, both of them are same or whatever. I don't go into those debates. If it is working, you are making it. See, if the things which you are trading can able to make out, you trade it. See, make this trading his own strategies, right? Strategies in the sense there is no patterns or something like that. He made it his own flavor and he is trading it and he is making some good money from that. That's all. So don't think that others what they are doing it. Others having the enigma. Nobody is having this shit. This is just a name of enigma. I don't know what to say. I literally sometimes Twitter become very toxic nowadays.
Bro, when someone is speaking, please mute the mics, bro. That is basic common sense. When someone is speaking, let them speak. After that, you can speak. Guys, please understand, because you'll get this in YouTube recording. So please be mindful that when someone is speaking, let them speak.
So see, for the benefit, we have tested and again, it is very easy to say people that don't do these things. And when I was at that place, even somebody was telling me I was not listening. That I was looking for the. So I was looking for those things, and if somebody is telling me those same things which I'm telling you, I was not believing that. I was telling what this man is talking and telling. It happens, but again, we have to go through that. But try to develop this because it will safeguard your time. That is what I am trying to tell. Yeah, somebody was trying to say something. Yeah, bro, please.
See, when you're trying to ask something, they won't on the mic, stupid, basic.
இல்ல ஆலன் மைக்ல தான் சவுண்ட் கிக் அவுட் பண்ணி விட்டேன்.
பண்ணிட்டீங்களா?
இல்ல சவுண்ட் வந்துட்டே இருந்தது, வேற யாருமே பேசல.
Okay, guys, turn on mic. If you can't on the mic, try exiting and coming inside so that you can speak. Or text so we can, so that trade opinion gets seen.
Bro, you're not making me to hide the chat. You'll keep.
Guys, keep on texting, spammer Mike.
ப்ரோ
Someone is
ஏன்
asking time aspect.
ப்ரோ ஏன் சிஆர்டி பண்றது இல்லைன்னு சொன்னீங்க? பிகாஸ்
ப்ரோ
யூ பிலீவ்
எங்களுக்கு மாடல் இருக்குல்ல, எங்களுக்கு ரேஞ்ச் பத்தி ஐடியா இருக்கு. சிஆர்டின்றது பேர் தான், அது பேசிக் வந்து ரேஞ்சோட அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங். அது கேண்டில்ஸ் ஆர் ரேஞ்சஸ்,
Because
ரேஞ்சோட அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங்.
trade opinion, bro, say like that the CRT is not like some pattern trading or something like that. It's just a logic, like I don't know how you can explain it. Because they're thinking that CRT is like something so unique or something like that.
yeah I'm thinking like that is SMC or ICT like that.
Bro,
Yeah,
ICT is SMC, bro.
in
Like ICT invented SMC, bro. SMC is
SMC.
completely shift, bro.
Like,
Like you
let us
you
not
can
get
do
into those
whatever you
debates.
want.
See,
Like
buddy, I'll tell
கலர்
you one
கலர்
thing.
தமிழ்ல
Sorry,
ப்ரோ தமிழ்ல சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ.
bro, I cannot speak. I can understand.
Bro, we
who's
Tamil
this?
நோ
ல
நோ
Who's
நான்
வந்து
this?
என்ன
after the
அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்
session,
பண்ணேன்னா
after the
Hey,
session,
இப்ப
எஸ்எம்சி
யார்
மாதிரி.
பேசுனா? இப்ப யார்
after the
பேசுனா?
session பண்றோம் bro தமிழ்ல உங்களுக்கு.
ப்ரோ முசாங்கி.
ப்ரோ
இல்ல,
அது
இப்ப
நான்
இன்னொருத்தர் யாரோ
கேட்குமா?
பேசுனாங்களே. யாரோ
After
இல்ல
பேசுன
after the
கேட்டேன்.
session
ஜஸ்ட்
தமிழ்ல பண்றோம் bro. If someone is because when trade opinion is there to answer the questions, he
ஓகே
will
ஓகே
answer.
ஓகே
After
ப்ரோ
he
ஃபைன்
goes, he
ஃபைன்.
will explain in Tamil.
ஓகே ப்ரோ
Because we are wasting his time, right? Yeah.
ஓகே 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 ஃபைன்.
No, basically, see, I'll tell you, brother. What is better or who did it? Na, these things are taking sides of say Laurie Williamson, GAN theory. All these are irrelevant. There is nothing called irrelevant. Somebody came. Laurie Williamson has talked a lot of things. ICT came. He studied from him and he found that there were some flaws. That was not flaws for Laurie Williamson. In his terms, that was clear for him. Whereas when ICT came, it was not clear to him and he made it his own way. And now he is calling his strategies. From that, Romeo learned something. Romeo came and make his own model, which is candle range theory. And now he is telling that ICT, I'm trading better than you. My model is better than you. Tomorrow, there is a speculator, I don't know what his name, that fellow nowadays parroting Romeo, made it his own way, and he'll tell some BRT, GDRT, something like that he'll tell. And he'll say that, Romeo, your concept is not good. I made it my way. So don't let us not get into those debates. Say, for example, my understanding for the ranges has changed now because I have some my own flavor. If I have to talk you, I'll give you one more good sort of thing. Take it as CRT or whatever. When price moves in one direction, okay, price any direction it moves. If it is accumulating into premium, expect price will take out these highs and reverse. Most of the time it happens. If price aggressively comes down, ranges for some time. If it is reject, expect price going higher. Simple as that. Buy side, sell side. That's all. So I cannot call this as my, people are calling it. So let us not get into whose concept is what, who did it what. You came to know that CRT. You wanted to know CRT. Let us talk about CRT. I gave you. Don't think that it is my concept, SMC concept, whose concept. Forget all those things. If you think it is easy and you can trade this, start applying with your own ideas. Ideas in the sense with your own open mindedness that what happens, and you will find something happening different which I haven't talked, and you will make your own thing from that particular point, and which will give you very good result. So that is what you all have to do. It means those looking for some sort of model and they don't have model, for them I'm talking this, not to all of you. If you have your model, whether it's a retail, whether it's a SMT, SMC, ICT, be it whatever, even if you're trading trend line, see, I can show you one thing here which can work as a trend line also. Don't you see that this things as given as a good result as trend line here out here? Don't you see that? Look, not shouting, okay? Don't get me otherwise. One touch, two touch, third touch, touched, boom. It was not trend line. It was. But am I a master of it? No. I cannot comment on those things. If you think you are a master of trend line trading, you are very good to trade that. One more thing I'm showing here you. What do you see here is pattern, right? Triangle, right? Triangle, what it says, it will break down and it will go. I'm expecting price to run deeper. We are expecting downside only, right? Example. So as a pattern, you can trade till this long, right? I'm looking for buy here. You can sell this area. If you are expert in that, I'm not telling, I'm not talking any pattern. I'm not expert of this. In general, I'm telling. So there should not be debate of that, which is working, this is fine, this is perfect, this is pakka. No, not like that. If it is pakka for you, you go for that. Don't, you know, listen from others that it is bad, or don't tell them that it is best. My simple view is I never say that ranges are best. I respect who trades MMXM. I respect who trades trendline. I respect everybody, because I cannot say that my trading is best, or he should not tell me that I am trading wrong or worst. He is not expert of that. So expert. See, one more example, Romeo told, that is what I'm repeating here. And I think it's a general example, just taking his name, not fanboy of him, but taking, okay. See, when you go to the doctor, he is doctor, I think, so that is why he gives the example of doctors and other things. When you go to the doctor, say for example, you are ill today, you just assume it, and just go to the general. Generally we go to the this general physicians, right? And we consult him. How much you pay the fee? 500,000 rupees. You go to the good hospital, 2,000 rupees, not more than that, right? For consultation, for the general physician, you paid 2,000 rupees maximum. He given you the, some sort of remedy, and you are good to go. Whereas, you take an example, you have some sort of, special type of surgery which was needed. So you go to for the surgery, and there is a specialist of surgery. See, that person, say for example, doing makeup surgery. Okay, I don't want to take any bad thing. Okay, that's why taking. So that person is doing makeup surgery, and you want to get, new look, and he is expert in that. He can transform you from whatever look to whatever look, X to Y. Okay, he knows only that. He don't know what will happen if you have stomach pain or you have a leg pain. He cannot suggest you that, but he knows how to transform you from X to Y, even though he'll charge you 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupees, because he's a specialist of one particular thing. So don't become the generalist who is getting 2,000 rupees. Become a specialist of one particular thing. Whether it's a CRT, it's a market maker, it's a trend line, or whatever. You know, don't get into these things that, bro, your things is working. You have everything in your mind, but become a specialist of one particular thing. It's a, if you know, see, say for example, CRT, we talked here, right? We talked here 1 hour. Let us see that 1 hour example. What do you see here, right? Oh, I'll show you one thing happening here. I'll define it three models out here. Okay, and why I'm doing it, because people think that CRT is become. I know. I when did Dinesh talk na CRT? Can you take? I thought of, okay, fine. Let's come. Let's debate, and let's give one example. Why not? And what do you see here happening? There was some sort of assembly market maker buy model. Don't you see that? It's a market maker buy model. Go to the 4 hour or 12 day. What do you see here is what happening here? It's a candle line range. You're waiting for this lows to be taken out. Candle line range, right? You go to some other time frame. See what do you see here is, even if you are bullish or bearish, we are bullish. That's why looking, see, candle rejection, looking for the lows. Again, we are looking opposite side, but because of the higher time frame direction, you see here what happening. You go to the 2 days. Candle, CRT. Here you go, your CRT aligning with this perfect idea. See, time frame differs. What I'm trying to align is, no. See, one candle. This is your accumulation. This is what is CRT. Candle accumulation. You will expect manipulation into key level. There are, some sort of order blocks, right? You see here, there is the order block, right? This is the order block. You are expecting manipulation into the key level, targeting the range high. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, CRT, whatever we call it, right? See, from the different perspective, everything is working. So what I'm telling is, take anything and don't think that CRT or market maker. First of all, identify, go through all of this, maybe 2-3 concepts. Choose one out of that which is easy to understand for your language, for your understanding. Not telling from my view that CRT is best. From your understanding, if you think that market maker is easy to spot from your view, make that as your model and start applying. Once you start applying, practice for 1 or 2 months. I gave you the example of T-set, right? With one stop loss, don't run away from that model and jump to other model. No, marry that model. Whether it's a good or bad, it's yours. Think it from that perspective. Once you start developing it, you will start noticing the difference sometime where you are lagging. Like what mistakes you're doing. See, even if you don't journal it, then after doing 100 times, see, if you start journaling, you will do less mistakes. If you don't journal it, you will do more mistakes, but you will get the result that okay, fine, this was the mistake, I have to correct it. I have to correct it. Simple as that. But that will happen only when you have your one single model which you are running for. You have 2-3 things. You don't know where to apply what things. You will not come to know where you are doing the mistakes. Simple. So I hope I answered it. And I don't know why I'm talking very
Bro,
long.
someone asked question like, what time do you expect the CRT output to?
Timing as
Yeah. So see, again, it's a given by ICT itself. Romeo talks all this nonsense, but it has given by ICT itself. See, when you are talking about weekly profile, so you expect first week as accumulation. This rejection should be in the second week, or sometime it happens on third week also. That's fine. Second week can be within that, and third week can be the manipulation. That is fine. That can happen. Okay. So whether second or third, you will expect manipulation, and final week or third week. If it is happening, if this is happening at a second week, then you can expect third week as expansion or third or fourth week as expansion. So this way you can do it. If you are talking about monthly view, when you are talking about daily, weekly view, in that case, Tuesday, majority of the time you will find the low or high of the day for me, week, or sometime Wednesday. Okay? But there will be some exceptions. This is general thumb rule. Tuesday or Wednesday. But there is a FOMC meeting on Thursday. So you will expect Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as accumulation as a CRT, one candle itself. And the manipulation will happen on a Thursday or early Thursday. And with the news, it can distribute towards the highs, which will be happening on a Thursday. So that way you can plan it. Again, that is time. See, newses are also events and which is time. So when newses, the heavy newses comes like this, then you have to look it from that perspective. That is also time. Don't think that it is not time. It is also a time. Right? Now coming to the daily. Daily, most of the day, if you are bullish, strongly bullish. Okay. Say for example, price closed very aggressively like this. Say for example, this swing. Okay. It's a 2 day chart, but swing. So in this case, you will expect low to be formed within London. Condition is in London it is hitting some sort of period. It's like, see here, there is a breaker, right? And don't tell me why this is breaker. Something. If this is, why did you laugh?
Don't ask me why is this a breaker.
No, I'm not expert of periods. That's why I'm telling. I saw example.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a breaker. Yeah, it is a breaker.
No, bro. I
In lower
looked
time
at
frame, it is a
periods and
breaker.
all that things.
Yeah, it lower time frame, it is a breaker. I get you. In lower time frame, it is a breaker.
Okay. So in this case, if price is you are bullish in a day, you are bullish. Assume this is a daily candle, okay? So you are looking for next this candle as a bullish, right? So you will expect if price is hitting at a key level in a London, and London is specifically around 3 am. Why 3 am? Because London equity markets open during that time, or 9 am New York, in that range. Okay, because all the this markets also plays an important role. See, all time frames are good. You can trade any time frame. See, as long as you can take any three candle, it can be CRT, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. It can be New York accumulation. I'm telling some weird thing. Okay, New York accumulation, Asia manipulation, and London distribution can be possible. Any time frame you can trade. But what I'm telling is, you define your model, and if it is happening with your model, you can trade it. if you are looking for the lows and highs, majority of the time it forms in a London. That is why we call it as a London as a low. But it is not fixed rule. It is very much possible
Yeah.
that New York can be the consolidation, Asia can be the manipulation, and London can be the distribution. That if it is applying with the logic, go with that. Time is important. It is happening within the time only, right? But it is a thumb rule. That's what we call it. So this is how you will be expecting CRT candle. First candle will be if you are trading weekly, Monday, Tuesday will be the manipulation, or sometime Monday and Tuesday will be accumulation, Wednesday will be the manipulation. Then how do you confirm when it is happening manipulation? Key level will help you to identify. If say for example this key level hitting in London, you are pretty much sure. See, what do we do here? You see here again, okay? You know that price closed above this high, you are bullish, right? You are bullish. How far? At least till this highs, price opened here, it is coming down, right? So where is the area you will look for the buys? Into PDRs, right? And PDR is aligning with the time with the smaller ranges like 2 day to the 4 hours. Say for example 4 hours, right? Here if it is not here, then I'm just taking random example, but trading any down move at a specific time. What is that specific time? London or New York. Hitting this key level with the range, good to go. Okay, but generally it happens in London, and sometimes happens on low and high can be formed up to New York 9 a.m. also. So keep in mind and trade with that mind.
And basically, MMX and CRT, everything is like the same. Basically, we are looking for buy and sell programs. Identifying SMR is the hardest thing, if you ask me. If you got it right, it's either going to be market maker, buy model, sell model, or CRT. You can hear me, trade opinion, bro.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Most corrupted chat I'm seeing.
It's
So
corrupt
one
at this
question
point.
from my end.
Yeah.
Yeah, if one bullish candle is happening, after that inside candle is happening, how to trade it?
Yeah.
You better skip that, bro.
No.
Like,
See,
if
how
you.
you will know that whether it's a inside candle or not? I'll answer that. Say, for example, there was a candle, right? And let us draw some few candles here. And after these two candles, you saw that prices closed, right? Prices closed. So you are bullish. How far? Maybe high of this candle, somewhere this area of resistance. You are bullish. How far? Till this area, right? Now the question comes is how you will know next candle is inside bar or what? No, I don't know. But what is the entry criteria? If I get the entry at a specific level, then I can take the entry. Like here is a fair value gap. If price comes in that area, then I'll be looking for the longs. If it is coming, whether it's inside bar or what, else wait for the next candle to be printed. Say for example, this was the accumulation. This candle will be accumulation. Manipulation. I'll be targeting the distribution. If it is not coming and waiting here, it's a good another one more extra thing added. It's like more people are trapped within that. So you will wait price to take out this loss. Say for example, one sec. See, you don't know whether next candle is dozy or whether it's going to. So you wait. If price comes in this area, you take the entry. You should not worry whether it's going to be dozy or whatever. If before reaching itself price closes, it's another good opportunity that you got a clear range. Low can form here, right? Because accumulation, this entire candle you will take as a C, RT. The next candle you will expect manipulation in the key level, and then you will target the range high. Simple. So this is kind of cherry on cake. But if directly hitting, then it's a good area to buy. You will look for the buys here, targeting the highs. Simple. I hope I answered it right.
No, actually, if you see some 4 months back, there is a range in Euro USD, but it didn't take the weekly highs, but it directly fall from there
Can you slow
There
down?
must be
in Euro
SMT
USD
with
No,
there must be SMT with
I'll
GU or DXY.
yeah. Which time frame you're
Okay.
talking, buddy?
In weekly.
Weekly, right? Where?
Some 2 months back. I think.
Here. Oh, here.
No, no, no. No. Sorry.
We are in May almost, so it must be in August or sorry, March or February. I guess that candle, bro. Next, no, go next, go next. Next candle. Next, bro. Next. Are right side. That high is na? That one.
Yeah, that one. Correct.
Yeah, okay. Which date is?
Around.
It's March.
March 4th, right?
Okay.
Let us see the DXY. March 4th, right? This is also not taken, right? Here also it has not taken. GBP. Nobody has taken. Maybe not taken. I don't know what to say, but generally it takes out.
Maybe in DXY, maybe in
No,
DXY,
no,
maybe in
not
AU.
taken, not taken anywhere. It's not taken enough. Not went low with a higher high, right?
Yeah, maybe sometimes that happens. Who knows? Maybe with the yields, the bond yields, or maybe with
Not need to go too much up.
treasuries.
Within these 3%, not happen, buddy. Maybe one of the example. I can say that happens because you see here. See, what I'm trying to tell you is, every time you can have some sort of, not it's not.
Maybe in lower time frame there must be SMT, bro. Who knows, bro? SMT will be there for sure. If there is a reversal, SMT will be there. Maybe in daily or maybe in 4 hour time frame there will be an SMT, like the internal SMT you can say. The local SMT people will be calling. No, in 4 hour or something there will be an SMT without taking those eyes.
What happens?
Yep.
Happens. See, buddy. See, out of all this candle, if you can start saying it now, one or two examples can come in that way. It's a it can pretty much happen, right? You start trading from any point. If you see price rejected this lows, start going
Bro,
up.
go to GU na. Go to GU. Once you go to GU, bro, that is a clean SMT, bro.
No, no, I'm not.
In the higher time frame, there is a clean that SMT to the left side. Higher highs and higher. No, just don't look at that same candle. Just look at the whole thing. Anna from 2024,
Oh,
I
okay,
guess
okay. This one
December
you are
highs.
talking. Yeah. This one.
That's an SMT, na. Like that time you won't expect, no. That's a
No,
major
no.
SMT,
See,
bro. At
I don't know.
sometime it should shoot up.
No, I don't want to see. Not too complicated. I keep it easy. Start reading from all this count. Sometime it can possible, na. See, every time if it is not happening, then you can say that. You start reading it, you will find it every time it has gone to the level where you are expecting it.
Yeah, got it, bro. Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, any
Sohan
other
bro, shall
question?
I ask?
Yeah, please, bro.
Okay. Yeah, then because I already I think I learned this forex for past 5 years. From beginning, I learned I'm using for the type of bullshit of indicators, patterns. I make my own indicators by MT4, MT5 like that. And then later I had to learn myself, and then till now, and then my journey continue with the help of Dinesh. Later, two years before, 1 year before Dinesh, and that I picked this ACT where from him, and later I learned this thing all, and I can't able to sustain to too much long time to find out the one good way to one good model step off like that in MMXM or some other TDRS. I can't able to follow this thing. So I have to stick over in 8 hours or 10, 12 hours in that my company. So I don't have time. So that's why I got a one good model myself. I'm pivoting learning myself. So that's why I picked that CRT. And then I have to 80% success in that CRT for that last 10 days. I have to practice myself with the PO3 concept plus CRT. So it will getting some success range. So I'm getting practice itself only, but I don't know it will long time it will get succeed or I don't know. Every models I keep on practicing myself for MMXM or some other things or anything PDRA or anything. And later you are telling for you are told right for you are working in job, so you have a little bit time, so you manage that instant trade, and later you're getting some other good valuable setups in there, and later you pick the trade, and then you capture 30 or 40 50 bits, and then you close the trade in within 1 minute. Like that I'm also thinking here. I'm not focusing on that much pips, sir. I had to focusing just 1 or 2 or 3 hours or something 5 hours. So I ready to take a risk for the title, sir. So I am I'm really suffered where I'm learning that so many losses I have seen there. Nearly I took for 10 trades, 7 to 8 is bullshit. I'm facing for that title for the losses yesterday. So, and ninth and tenth trade, I getting success. It will totally change my is a capital. It's a 3 to 4 times. So we need to properly manage your risk, and later we have to want to be we want to upgrade anything what we are facing or any SLs in our trading lifestyle. So that's why I'm going to learning that. Uh, that also with CRT with the concept of in PD and means POT means price and time with including here. So where I'm telling here, I'm not seeing for that CRT in that pattern level. It's not a pattern. So many times I have to suffer for the losses as carry over in CRT. So everyone has to telling in Twitter and everywhere, the CRT is failure. I want to believe that one CRT, whatever it may be, I'm doing no, I'm really success in the line in the where means the level of what where means in trend line and triangle
See,
symmetrical and
I got,
descending and ascending like a
ப்ரோ
different type of
இருங்க.
trend lines has been.
ஆலன் ப்ரோ
I got you.
Here, no, no, no,
ஆலன்
sir.
Sir,
Oh, no, sir. No, no.
இருங்க.
I tell you one thing. I will have
Come
2 minutes
to the point.
because
Come to the point. Come to the
yeah,
point, bro.
yeah, yeah,
Directly
okay.
point.
Because
Kutti Vecharaadi.
my brother is in Dubai. He has a leading one private like that in uh, like that in a platform, MT4, MT5, like that, some other CPT, Infinity, like that, different type of course he has in there. He has a so rolling that crores of crore revenue generation customers. So he also doing. So he asking to me to manage the accounts. Why I'm telling this last week I has to lose for 1.5 lakhs within a one within a 6 hour where I'm properly not practicing the CR because they are expecting some good valuable trades. They will asking. So I'm to learning from myself. So that's why to managing here. So I putting for my so much effort here. So that's why pattern I'm doing to stick for some other strictly I'm following this one only. Because I need a time concession, right? I'm doing in job also in IT company, cloud
okay,
engineer.
I'll talk it now.
So
So,
that's it. That is
yeah,
my
I'll
way of
tell, I'll
my
tell.
point of view is telling that's it.
No, I'll tell you. See, first of all, if it is all about time concern, no? See, if you cannot manage the trade, you think, matlab, from your point of view, you think that you cannot manage the trade, then don't enter in that time frame. See, everybody will have different time frame. I'll give you one example. Say, for example, you are doing 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 job, and you cannot manage the trade, and you know that in a day you have to work for 8 hours or 10 hours, something like that. One second, I got one message.
Yeah, I'm doing 12-hour shift, seven
Yeah,
to
fine.
seven
I'll,
like
I'll,
that.
I'll, I'll answer
So
it.
I have so much time because my
No, I'll answer it. Whether it's time or not, you can take it from this one, okay? Say, for example, this is 4 hour chat, right? Even if you have time or not, if this range play out, Say for example, one candle you could have entered 4 hours. In 4 hours, you cannot able to look, means there is 2 candles. One candle extra printed does not mean that you miss the trade. You will get 1 hour less. In 8 hours, you can get one time to see the phone or see the thing. So that way you can plan the trades. Point number 1. Point number 2, 10 days is not sufficient for any models. You have to at least work for 3 to 4 months minimum with proper journaling. If you're doing proper journaling, then 3 months is okay. You can say that you can see the improvement within 3 months. But if you're not doing journaling, 3 months is not sufficient. Point number 2. Point number 3 is if you think that you are not sure about any model, till that time don't put your single paisa into that particular model. Point number 3. And one more, I can talk more of things. So again, psychology comes. So if you know that you're not able to make out the money out of that, then don't lose the money. See, people are, ready to lose the money, not to make the money. When I'll take you many examples. When your trade comes, you take your stop losses with the confidence that okay, fine, I'll take my stop losses. But when trade is favoring you in your moment, you are not ready to capture the entire move. You will get FOMO. Oh my god, what if it reverse? Oh my god, it is going to reverse. One single rejection. Oh my god, it is rejecting, close the trade. And second moment it reaches to the profit. So these kinds of FOMO, there are a lot of things happens. There are hell lot of things goes around. So until and unless you are confident about, even people think that I make money, I am afraid. Sorry, I lose money, I am afraid. But people are not afraid of losing money. People are afraid of making money. They don't capture the move. When you are wrong, you will take entire SL. When you are right, you will book in between of that. So there are a lot of things you have to practice that only can give you the results. Be it market maker, if you hop from one strategy to other, you're not going to succeed for this particular thing. Based on my experience, if you can, it's good. But as you know, as I'm strongly stay away from the controversy, so I don't say that it is the right way or wrong. For me, it's right. So that is what I can say.
Right. When I'm trying to do very confident, at the time it will hit my stop loss. When I'm trying to do, when I'm not confident, it will hit my profit. Actually.
So you have, that is what now you have to go with the confident in both the sides, whether it's SL or TP. When it
Yes.
is SL, you are taking with the confident. Okay, fine, my SL will save my capital. But when it is hitting the TP, you are not confident. Then you have to develop that. You have to go with that practice only. Next question,
So
guys.
this is like, yeah, this is like basic psychological barrier. If there is some proper questions you can ask, or else will end up, because it's taking too much of his time. He's never been available for around 2 years, I guess. It's been so long. So if there is some proper sensible questions, you can like rise up, or else we'll like end. We'll give Suman bro a break.
I think that's all, Dinesh. You come there. Okay, bye.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
much.
for the stream, bro. Yeah.
Thank you,
It was
guys. We also
fantastic, man.
having
Thank
nice
you.
having with you all. And Mr.
Hey,
Vijay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you,
thank you
guys.
so much. Thank you so much.